You are in time for the most lively live show. This is SportsCentre. My name is Tony Kwalanda. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm your loyal servant. This is the place you get the Mushane sports. You can't get this kind of stuff anywhere else. Only here on Switch TV. Of course, on our social media platforms, we are at Switch TV Kenya. That's on Twitter. At Switch TV KE on Instagram. And of course, at Kwalanda on Twitter and at Kwalanda on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Kwalanda Tony. Of course, this is a place to be. We appreciate wherever you're watching us. Welcome to the show. We definitely we have some great stuff lined up for you, including this. Now, I'll be telling you the updates from Cameroon. Some sad news about a legend who played for Barcelona, played for Chelsea, played for Everton. That is, of course, Samuel ETOO, who was involved in an accident last Sunday. Then I'll be telling you, this is Ian Duncan in Arusha during their NANAK rally. I'll give you the details of who won it. Definitely Kenyans outshone the hosts. Nitakwambia that in a bit. And then Wanyama, Victor Wanyama, of course, has just written some history for his team, Impact Montreal, in Canada, in the Eastern Conference. Welcome to the show. That and of course many more. I'll be telling you something about Mike Tyson and using a fake penis. Yes, later on this show. You know, of course, the drill. We always talk on our online platforms. Our SMS line is 111 444 111. Our WhatsApp number is 0777 988 322. And of course, on Twitter, it's at Kwalanda, at Switch TV Kenya. Our hashtag is SportsCentre, TRE. Now, of course, last week we had our winners. You remember I gave out lovely jerseys. So my very good friend from Limuru, anajulikana kama Terry, came to pick her beautiful hoodie. The hype guru amesema hii ni mali safi. This is, of course, Terry won a ball. Imagine for the very first time nimepatia dem ball kwa show yangu ya SportsCentre. Show gani napatianga madem ball? Only SportsCentre. You can see how she was very excited. And I mean, she just won this. And it's a very simple thing. You know what she did? She just watched this show and then she got the chance to come and pick up her lovely merchandise. Every Monday, saa 7 tunapatananga merchandise. But of course, you start that journey today, tonight. So you better start tweeting us using the hashtag SportsCentre. Of course, we shall give you a question later on. But you can imagine that hoodie, I can tell you for sure, that hoodie is not less than 9,000 Kenya shillings. That ball is not less than 7,000 Kenya shillings. Do your mathematics. For just watching a show, 15,000 shillings, unabeba hivyo. Where do you get such kind of stuff? Only here! SportsCentre. It's a pleasure, of course, to have you. So, of course, start tweeting. And remember, you have to tell us your name and where you're watching this particular show from and the answer. Now, look at this tattoo. This is a tattoo, I can tell you for sure. If you get this answer correct, I'm asking, who wears this tattoo? Yes! Last week I asked the same question. Most of you got it right. Today, this one, if you get it, yenyewe, I would be more generous than I've ever been on this particular show. Yes? And that's why we're asking you this question. Of course, tumekuuliza hapo chini kwa hiyo, but now we're asking it to you officially. Iyo mguu, iyo tattoo, iko kwa mguu ya nani? Yes, if you have evidence, you can go to WhatsApp, you know our number, put evidence there. Give us your answer. Start with the hashtag. Remember also, you have to go on Twitter and use the hashtag SportsCentre. So we're asking you the name the sports person who has this tattoo. Yes? WhatsApp ndo hiyo number. Iko hapo. WhatsApp tuko nayo hapa by the way kwa hii screen iko hapa nyuma yangu by the way. This screen here will display your answers on this particular show. Yes? So you stand a chance. So start tweeting. And remember always to start with the hashtag SportsCentre. You can, of course, you can tag me at Kwalanda. Remember, you can use the hashtag SportsCentre. You can use whatever. Mushenea Sports, that's of course our hashtag. Tuma as many times as you can. On Twitter, on our SMS line, 111 444 111. Ivo. Kisa kae. Tuma kutuma by the way. Naona watu tayari wameanza kuzituma. So send them as many as you can. We shall share them here on our screen. Kama kawa, kama dawa. But first of all, let me take you all the way to Canada. Watu wa Canada. Uko kwa Truda. Now, apparently, I'm so excited for our skipper, our Harambee Stars captain, Victor Mgubi Wanyama. He scored a very important equalizer on Sunday in the Eastern Conference to qualify for playoffs. Hiyo ndio timu inakochiwa na Thierry Henry. And I'm so excited wherever and whenever, wacha tuone hizo clips zinaanza kuplaywa sasa hivi, whenever and wherever Victor Wanyama goes, maze he turns that place into a place and a team that can win trophies. Now they're in the playoffs. The next will be playing New England Revolution. Hizo picha nafaa tuzipate MCD. Anaitwa kama anaitwa hype master guru. Check the picture. Zinakama hapa saa hizi picha. Playing a team known as New England Revolution. Should be on November 20th or 21st, thereabout. I am so happy for my good friend Victor Mgubi Wanyama. Yes, now that of course you know. This of course, remember, is SportsCentre. We appreciate wherever you're watching us. Now, let me take you to the land of the newly elected or retained his seat, that is President Pombe Magufuli, where Kenyans dominated. Yani tumeenda kwa Magufuli tukampigia huko. Kiboko, chaba! Now, this of course was during the ARUSHA Guru NANAK rally. It was the third round of the national championship, rally championship in Tanzania. And number one was Karan Patel. Karan Patel, of course, is a Kenyan. Alipiga. Yani the top five drivers, all of them, almost. Wote, ilikuwa ni bendera. Ndoyo Ian Duncan came into number 2 during this particular competition that was held in Arusha over the weekend. So definitely, this is a show. In Kenya, of course, no motorsport event is currently happening, though motorsport events were supposed to resume after the government gave them a clean bill of health to continue because they're a non-contact sport, but you're waiting for a full resumption of motorsport. So drivers were sharpening their skills in Arusha. So you can imagine in December, thereabout, we shall be having at least a karali kakufunga mwaka. Now, let me tell you something. Apparently, we have some sad news, but some good news as well from Cameroon. You know, most of you know Samuel Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o has been in Kenya before, opened up an academy, or there's an initiative that he has in Laikipia, and that, of course, is still standing. I remember he was making a football. There's a facility there that is, of course, ongoing. Now, we have information that, you remember yesterday he was involved in an accident while coming from an event at that particular place. We are happy that he was using a car that can withstand impact. Apparently, I understand it came into a head-on collision with a bus. Just sustained some head injuries, but we hope he'll get out of hospital very soon. That's, of course, an ex-Barcelona, an ex-Chelsea. He has played for Everton as well. So we are praying that he gets well quickly, arudi haraka haraka, manake lazima kuja Kenya kuangalia project yake, au sio? If you are just joining us, this is your loyal servant Tony Kwalanda, hashtag SportsCentre. We are live on Switch TV, kama dawa, every Monday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, we had asked you whose tattoo was that. Hiyo picha tuonyesha baadaye, lakini MCD, the hype guru, ameniambia kwamba kuna feedback come through. So MCD ataanza kutuonyesha hapa 2-3. Now you see, when you give me an answer and you just write Sergio Ramos, nimekwambia ukinijibu, tell me your name, where you're watching this particular show from, give me the hashtag, and of course, as well as the answer. Yes, that's how it happens. On WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Facebook if you like, on Instagram at Kwalanda Tony. Cheza kama wewe, wacha mastori mingi hapa hivi. So, on WhatsApp kuna kadhaa, kuna jamaa hapa ameandika Lionel Messi, ndio hiyo. Hapa kidogo ndio hiyo. Haya. Huyu jamaa anasema, hello, I'm Richard Wanyama watching from Juja. Player is Sadio Mane. Sadio. Yaani umeongea kinyumbani. Ni sawa tu bro. Inakubalika. Titus Mudhuri anasema kwamba watching the show in Maua County. The answer is Lucas Hernandez. Halalala. Kwani ilikuwa rahisi aje? Huyu jamaa anasema Bayern Munich defender. Sasa Bayern Munich defender ni wanne wanakuanga huko kwenye najua. Kwani ni Sula nanga mguu nyeusi. Wewe acha siasa zako. Keep on of course sending them. Hapa tusema Charles from Limuru ni Memphis Depay or Depay if you like. Haya, naona watu mmerealize that tunaonyesha hivi vitu live. Haya, huyo ni Sergio Ramos yule wa Real Madrid. Amkadhurima from Meru. SportsCentre tatu ni ana England Raja. Sasa wewe umeanguka hapo vinoma. Casemiro, I'm Collins from Karioko. Player ni Casemiro. Keep on sending this particular. Hi Kwalanda, it's Samuel from Mombasa. And I think the answer is David Alaba. Okay, hayo ni maoni yenu. Huyu jamaa anaandika haraka haraka, usiandike haraka haraka. Take your time, yeah? Take your time. We'll sample in all platforms, yeah? Memphis Depay is a player who wears such a tattoo. Memphis Depay. Kenneth Kimathi from Meru SportsCentre. Na hii SportsCentre yako ni ER. Kwa nini? Supposed to be TRE. Ntre. SportsCentre. Yani mpaka mimi usema, mpaka mnanitanga mtaani Ntre. Simuandike Ntre basi. Keep on sending your feedback on WhatsApp. Keep on sending your feedback on Instagram if you like, on Facebook, on our SMS line 111 444 111.